Okay, this is tribute to Donella Meadows, right? Dennis Meadows, and you have Randers. Now, she was the principal author of Limits to Growth. Before that, you had Silent Spring by Carson. So this is kind of the environment movement. So when Limits to Growth was published, and some of the academics said no, there is no limits. With technology, you can overcome many obstacles. So some of the academics are not familiar with the thermodynamics. Then afterwards, 30-year update was written as a sequel to Limits to Growth. Then she came a little bit into Buddhism, and she talked about interconnectedness and Paticca Samuppapada, that dependent origin, and she came to topic of transcending paradigms. So when he said she was saying that transcending paradigms, and she was probably referring to complexity. Now, to me, it was something little bit different for me. Right? To me, when you create knowledge, that becomes a fetter. So you want to liberate your mind. So I think when Buddha said that after you cross the stream, you don't carry the rafter on your shoulders. So when you cross the stream, you have to tie the rafter. You can't throw it away, because that is Buddhism always emphasizes on sustainability. So I take it as probably different from her view. So actually now I will talk little bit of, right, she talked about complexity. Now I will talk about paradigms, or I would like to call it paradigms in physics. You have 4 paradigms in physics. You have the thermodynamic paradigm, Newtonian paradigm, quantum mechanical paradigm, and then you have 2 paradigms, Einstein paradigm, general and relativity, general and special relativity, right? Then we have linear logic, 2-state logic. In Buddhism, you have 4-state logic, Chatuskoti. In Hinduism, you have 7-state logic. So Hindu philosophy is much more rich than the Western. Then, of course, you have the Cartesian wall. When it comes to complexity, you breach the Cartesian wall. Okay? So what Donella spoke, I have a different view of it. I am saying that you can't get attached to knowledge creation, because that is also fetter. So you have to transcend everything. Of course, when she said transcending paradigms, or I would call it transcending paradigm, you are moving towards complexity. But I take it from a different point of view as Buddhism. Then she had this, under complexity, you have these 12 points of interaction. If you have a complex system, in complexity also you don't have the Cartesian wall. Cartesian wall is pierced because your knowledge creation is different. There is no paradigm there. But I would say that if you want to liberate your mind, my understanding is that you have to transcend paradigms or paradia so that you can free your mind. But I think she meant something else. She was referring to complexity. So actually, she did lot for the environment movement. And then this, in the complex system, you have 12 points where you interact to make it more sustainable. So today is not her birthday or death anniversary. She died of some infection to her brain when she was about 59 years. So I take her work, maybe I distort it and bring it back to Buddhism. Okay, she was thinking of something else. She was thinking of creating of knowledge. So this is a tribute to her. It's normally when you have tribute, you have birthday or death anniversary. For me, it doesn't work that way. When I feel something, I give tribute. Okay, I'll stop here.